the differences between inductive effect and electromeric effect. This is one of the questions in our homework. So let's discuss few points of difference. Inductive effect, first of all, is a permanent effect. It's the permanent delocalization of electrons. Whenever you take a carbon chain which is attached to an electronegative atom, say chlorine, permanently whenever this compound is taken, this chlorine will be having a partial negative charge, and this carbon, therefore this carbon will be having slightly partial positive charge. So this is a permanent effect, whereas electromeric effect is a temporary effect. So this is the first point of difference. Second point, in inductive effect, sigma electrons get delocalized. Sigma electrons are when we have carbon-carbon single bond or carbon attached to any atom through a single bond, then those are sigma electrons. So inductive effect involves delocalization of sigma electrons. Delocalized meaning electrons movement. So electrons not fixing to one locality, moving around. In case of electromeric effect, pi electrons are delocalized. Now, a very important point of difference is the reason for this delocalization. So, in inductive effect, like I have shown in this example here, there is a difference in electronegativity. This results in movement of sigma electrons or delocalization of sigma electrons. Therefore, inductive effect occurs due to difference in electronegativity. Whereas in electromeric effect, there should be an attacking reagent. If you add an attacking reagent, then the delocalization of pi electrons takes place. So it occurs due to attacking reagent. So inductive effect can be further classified into plus I and minus I. Similarly, electromeric effect also can be classified into plus C and minus C. One example, either plus I or plus minus I, we can show here. For example, if you are taking this compound CH3, CH2, CH2Cl, then because this chlorine is an electron withdrawing group, minus I group, it gets a partial negative charge, because of which this carbon gets a partial positive charge. Effect is also felt on this carbon, which gets a partial positive charge. This carbon also feels the effect. We can write it as plus delta delta delta. This type, the sigma electrons, if you are observing, are moving towards this minus I group. So therefore delocalization is occurring. This is an example for inductive effect. Electromeric effect, if we take ethene molecule, because ethene is rich in electrons, an electrophile attacks ethene. Say for example H+. The pi electrons get delocalized, they move and they try to form a bond with this H+, giving us CH3. It was CH2, but then it combined with this H+, so it became CH3. Single bond now, because the pi electrons were used here, and CH2 plus charge. So a carbocation is obtained here. The delocalization, the pi electrons are moving because we are adding a reagent H+. So this is an example of electromeric effect. More in particular, we have taken here plus E effect, but at least broadly classified, we can say inductive effect, these 4 points, and electromeric effect we can explain in this manner.